Alright, this part of the stream will be uploaded as a VOD to YouTube. So, if you're watching the VOD, I just got done doing some attempts on the Sans fight in Undertale, specifically Undertale Red and Yellow. But I didn't beat him. I did get to phase 2. In a couple of my attempts. I just can't seem to keep my healing, like most of my healing items, for phase 2. And I decided that I needed a break, so for the rest of the stream, I'm gonna do one round of Hunger Games Simulator, and then I'm probably going to have Cookie Clicker up while I do other things, like maybe and we can just chat while that's up, and I do other things like Tomodachi Life or something. And the only reason I wouldn't just stream Tomodachi Life is because I don't have the equipment needed. I would need. I personally use a Switch Lite, but my family has an extra Switch that they're willing to let me borrow. I just need my own dock and capture card. So I think yeah, let's go ahead and make sure everything looks good. Yeah, everything seems to look good. So as you can see, this Hunger Games set is all characters that me and my sister like. In District 1, we have my sister Konisi, myself, Kieran, Carmine. In District 2, we have Joker, Crow, Violet, and my Persona OC Platinum. In District 3, we have Jiyoung from Dandelion, Tae from Nameless, Saren from Mystic Messenger, and Quiche from Tokyo Mew Mew. District 4, we have N from Pokemon, Volo, Cynthia, Grimsley. District 5, we have Uzi, N from Murder Drones, V from Murder Drones, and Doll. District 6, we have Gary, Mayosi, Kira, Guertina, Zack and Ray. District 7, we have Nagito, Kokichi, Tsurugi, and Nikkei. District 8, we have Doi, Mommy Longlegs, Catnap, and Yarnaby. District 9, we have Shadow, Scourge, Eclipse, and X, or Sonic EXE as most people call him. In District 10, we have Madoka, Homura, Sayaka, Kyoko. District 11, we have Mami, Nagisa, Jay, and Sin, my baby. District 12, we have Sephiroth, Cloud, Alistair, Vox. District 13, we have Sammy, Susie, Bendy, and Mary. District 14, we have Jax, Pomni, Gummigoo, and Kane. In District 15, we have Sebastian, Starlo, or North Star, Fox, and Wolf. Hang on, do I need... I don't need to do a very high death rate. Do I lower the default event rate for the cornucopian feast. I think I'll keep that on normal. Okay, I have drinks by me. Okay, the bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Volo convinces Pomni not to kill him, only to kill her instead already! The very first thing! Are you kidding me? I mean, I feel like Volo would do that. Not necessarily to Pomni, but like to anyone, I mean. Darlene and Sayaka fight for a bag. Darlene gives up and retreats. Oh yeah, as a side note, I am probably going to change that at some point because I have a different idea for what my Persona Phantom Thief outfit would look like now. Alice gathers as much food as she can. Sephiroth, Sammy, and Gummy Goo run away from the cornucopia. Bebe gathers as much food as she can. Kokichi finds a canteen full of water. Eclipse grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Uzi rips a mace out of Zack's hands. Yeah, she would. Yeah, I feel like she would. Tay finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Mami and Madoka run away from the cornucopia. X stays at the cornucopia for resources. Violet runs away from the cornucopia. Konisi breaks Jax's nose for a basket of bread. Like, on one hand, I feel like she wouldn't break Jax's nose for a basket of bread, but I feel like if it was anyone else, she absolutely would. Maybe not Kieran. Joker grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Catnap runs away from the cornucopia. Sebastian, Kira, Shadow, and Crow also run away from the cornucopia. Unknown, Northstar, Tsurugi, and V share everything they gathered before running. Jay runs into the cornucopia and hides. Dowie and Sin run away from the cornucopia. Scourge gathers as much food as he can. Homura snatches a pair of sais. Kyoko clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Doll grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Kane and Wolf run away from the cornucopia. Carmine scares Cynthia away from the cornucopia. And Mary and Bendy run away from the cornucopia. Comet, Gary, Nagito, and Mami share everything they gathered before running. Natural and Nikkei run away from the cornucopia. Yarnaby breaks Grimsley's nose for a basket of bread. I don't think Yarnaby would break noses, he would definitely eat noses. Kieran and Cloud run away from the cornucopia. I forgot I gave Alistair and Vox silly names for this. Dear Lord snatches a pair of sais. Fox clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Weatherboy and Quiche fight for a bag. Weatherboy gives up and retreats. Gian runs away from the cornucopia. Ray retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Sebastian steals from Catnap while he isn't looking. Doll discovers a cave. Konisi picks flowers. Kokichi is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Unknown receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. That would be me. Mami travels to higher ground. Eclipse, Madoka, and Jax get into a fight. Eclipse triumphantly kills them both. No! I like Eclipse, but... Oh, you know what? I never mentioned like, oh, who I would like to win. I've already started. It's too late now. Shadow retrieves a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Doey chases Mary. Gary, Bebe, and Scourge hunt for other tributes. Dear Lord tends to Gion's wounds. Ah, trying to make alliances, I see. Zack convinces Sin not to kill him, only to kill her instead, my baby! No! Hold on, I need my plushie. I need to hug her. I love you, my baby. There, go right with the others. Pat, pat. Okay. Alice defeats Keynes in a fight, but spares his life. Good. Nikkei diverts North Star's attention and runs away. Wolf thinks about home. Yarnaby tries to sleep through the entire day. Sammy sprains his ankle while running away from Mommy. Like, why would Sammy be afraid of Mommy? It's like, she ran away from the cornucopia, so she doesn't have like a... So it's not like she... It hasn't been explicitly stated that she has a weapon. Well, unless, like, she uses her magical girl guns. V thinks about home. Homura searches for a water source. Ray dies trying to escape the arena. No! Natural injures himself. Keith discovers a cave and makes a wooden spear. Kieran forces Crow to kill X or Cloud. He decides to kill X. Why do I feel like this would be the other way around? Joker and Sephiroth split up to search for resources. Kira and Grimsley hunt for other tributes. I see more alliances are forming. Uzi sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Nagito is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Jay receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Comet and Tsurugi hunt for other tributes. Cynthia tries to sleep through the entire day. Carmine begs for Sayaka to kill her. She refuses, keeping Carmine alive. Weather Boy discovers a cave. Violet sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Tay, Bendy, Gummy Goo, Kyoko, and Darlene hunt for other tributes. Volo camouflages himself in the bushes. Fox receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Pomni, Madoka... Did I not? Did I not save, or did it... Hang on. I need to check that. Yeah, I apparently forgot. Well, let me make sure. Yeah, I guess I forgot to... Alright, Gonna need to redo that. Because I forgot to get the updated version. Alright, let's try that again. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Sin, Doll, Mary, and Mommy run away from the cornucopia. Kyoko finds a canteen full of water. Eclipse, Nikkei, Darlene, Jax, Ray, and Cynthia run away from the cornucopia. Do not make me regret not lowering the chances of that. Game, please. Doi grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Pomni finds a canteen full of water. Alice runs away from the cornucopia. Comet finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Unknown takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Nagito rips a mace out of Joker's hands. Sammy stabs Scourge with a tree branch. Okay, we have our first death of the new simulation. Gary receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Homura snatches a pair of sais. Kieran runs away. Weatherboy grabs a shovel. Madoka kills Fox with a hatchet. She wouldn't do that. I don't think Madoka would do that. She's too nice for that. But then again, I don't know what I was wanting to say. Carmine stays at the cornucopia for resources. Sephiroth, Kane, North Star, and Dear Lord share everything they gathered before running. Bebe runs away from the cornucopia. Tsurugi finds a canteen full of water. Wolf takes a handful of throwing knives. Yarnaby runs away from the cornucopia. Bendy finds a bag full of explosives. Kira clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Shadow runs away from... Wait, hold on. Shadow and Zack run away from the cornucopia. Kokichi grabs a backpack and retreats. Natural and Grimsley run away from the cornucopia. X grabs a backpack and retreats. Gion, Quiche, Violet, Uzi, and Cloud run away from the cornucopia. Volo rips a mace out of Konisi's hands. How dare you? I mean, I like you, but that's my sister. Sayaka grabs a jar of fishing bait while Tay gets fishing gear. Gumiku kills Catnap with his own weapon. So, the smoke thing. I guess he also has claws. Maybe he tore off part of him and used it to. But anyway, V, Crow, Sebastian run away from the cornucopia. Mommy finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver, and takes a sickle from the cornucopia, and Jay runs away. Doll steals from Sayaka while she isn't looking. Gion injures himself. Comet discovers a river. Sin and Bendy split up to search for resources. That is adorable. Oh my god. Gumiku sets an explosive off, killing North Star. I think Gumiku might be on a rampage. Kyoko receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Quiche overhears Eclipse and Jax talking in the distance. Zack makes a slingshot. Konisi fishes. Cynthia camouflages herself in the bushes. Alice picks flowers. Dear Lord attacks Cloud, but he manages to escape. Bebe attacks Wolf, but he manages to escape. Madoka, Mommy, Natural, and V raid Mommy's camp while she's hunting. Okay. Mommy and V I can understand, but why Madoka and Natural? Especially Madoka, why would... Tay receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, Sammy tries to sleep through the entire day, Kira tries to spearfish with a trident, Tsurugi receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor, Weather Boy makes a wooden spear, Doi discovers a river. Oh no. Ray forces Sephiroth to kill Jay or Violet. He decides to kill Violet, but that's one of Platinum's friends. How dare you? Carmine stalks Volo. Darlene runs away from Joker. Crow overhears En and Shadow talking in the distance. Yarnamy tries to spearfish with a trident. Gary stalks X. Unknown Homer and Uzi hunt for other tributes. Pomni makes a slingshot. Nagito tends to Nikkei's wounds. Sebastian and Kieran work together for the day. Grimsley receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Kane receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Kokichi practices his archery, and Mary receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor, likely my sister. Okay, 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Scourge, Fox, Catnap, Northstar, and Violet. Here's the status. Oh gosh, District 15 is already down 2 members. Okay, there's something that happens at night that I do need to give Actually, no. There's a couple things that happen in this game that I need to give like context for that are kind of like inside jokes between me and my sister. If they pop up, Kokichi attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Nikkei loses sight of where he is. Ray and Mary hold hands. Yarnaby looks at the night sky. Mommy climbs a tree to rest. Usually, when my sister and I do Hunger Games Simulator together, whenever this happens, characters will attempt to climb the tree, but they fall to their death. So we have a running joke about how there's a rule where you can't climb trees because if you do, you die. So you got lucky this time, Mommy. V receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Ben defends Kane, Mommy, and Kyoko away from his fire. Whenever I get that, I just think of was it Jurassic World? The meme from the scene from Jurassic World. It's one of those movies where he's trying to keep 3 velociraptors away from him. Volo and Dearlord run into each other and decide to truce for the night. They're gonna stab each other in the back at some point, I just know it. Peach and Grimsley hold hands. Bebe convinces Sephiroth to snuggle with her. Gary starts a fire. Jax and Crow sleep in shifts. Oh my god. Anyone who, like, if there's anyone watching, like watching this right now, or the VOD later when it gets posted, if you like Persona 5 and or Goro Akechi, and you like the Amazing Digital Circus, when Jax told Pomni he hated her, did anyone else think of the scene from Rank 8? Because my gosh, because like ever since I decided I decided to kind of take a more in-depth look at Persona, that like that series, along with Pokemon, has like a vice grip on my brain. like anything and everything. I will find a way to relate. I will find a way to relate things to either Pokemon or Persona. Unknown fends Sebastian, Wolf, and Carmine away from his fire. Sammy severely slices Homura with a sword. Whoa, wait, hold on. Sammy severely slices Homura with a sword. Oh no! Oh no! That's one of my sister's favorites. No. Doll, Uzi, and Eclipse cheerfully sing songs together. Natural receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Dewey convinces Monica to snuggle with him. Oh. It's like I still have to. I'm still stuck on the chapter 2, the Whack-a-Wuggy minigame. I haven't done it since. Because, I might stream it as long as my sister is there to watch. But playing chapter 4 is, oh my god, that is going to be Anyway, Cynthia questions her sanity. Gian cries himself to sleep. Tae, Sin, and Tsurugi discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Yeah, I could see Tae and Tsurugi doing that. Sin? I feel like these two would be doing most of the talking while Sin is like drinking oil or something. Light sip. Zack thinks about winning. Sayaka looks at the night sky. Darlene stays awake all night. Gummy-goo poisons Kieran's drink. He drinks it and dies? That's like, what? His third kill? Comet destroys end supplies while he's asleep. Shadow throws a knife into Weather Boy's head. Kira sets up camp for the night. Pomni starts a fire. Nagito tries to sing himself to sleep. Joker, Jay, Cloud, Alice, and Konisi sleep in shifts. X loses sight of where he is. Madoka receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor, likely Homura. Volo fishes. Tae tries to sleep through the entire day. Oh wait a minute, it can't be from Homura. Homura's dead in this simulation. Tae tries to sleep through the entire day. Eclipse scares Unknown off. Carmine is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Mommy, Darlene, Doey, and Mommy Longlegs hunt for other tributes. Konisi receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Natural, Jay, Yarnaby, and Quiche hunt for other tributes. Dear Lord kills Crow with his own weapon. How dare you! And I also forgot to say who I wanted to win for this simulation. Again. Sin makes a wind spear. Grimsley discovers a river. Tsurugi diverts Nagito's attention and runs away. Shadow practices his archery. Kokichi injures himself. X sets an explosive while killing Sayaka, Gian, and Mary. Are you kidding me? That's like... He saw Gummy-goo's kill streak, and he's just like, I need to catch up with him. And boom, three are dead at the same time. Joker practices his archery. Gummy-goo constructs a shack. Zack and Comet work together for the day. Cynthia stalks Cloud. Pomni hunts for other tributes. Kira, Kane, N, and V raid Uzi's camp while she's hunting. And why would you do that? That's your girlfriend! Bendy tries to sleep through the entire day. Bebe receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Wolf defeats Nikkei in a fight but spares his life. Kyoko discovers a cave. Sephiroth goes hunting. Alice dolls Sammy and Ray raid Sebastian's camp while he's hunting. Guys! Jax questions her sanity, and Gary questions his sanity as well. Arena event! Monkey mutts fill the arena. Okay, so, alright, hold on. Okay, so Kyoko, Comet, and Cloud survive. Dowie is pummeled to the ground and killed by a troop of monkey mutts. Jax is pummeled to the ground and killed by a troop of monkey mutts. I mean, on one hand, no. Why? But on the other hand, like, at least now I can make sure that the image is working now. Sin and Nikkei survive. Natural dies from internal bleeding caused by a monkey mutt. V dies from internal bleeding caused by a monkey mutt. Ray is pummeled to the ground and killed by a troop of monkey mutts. Mommy, Doll, and Wolf survive. Unknown is pummeled to the ground and killed by a troop of monkey mutts. While running, Bebe falls over and grabs Cynthia on the way down. The monkey mutts kill them. Not Bebe! Kira, Tsurugi, Grimsley, and Bendy survive. Gummigoo dies from internal bleeding caused by a monkey mutt. He was on a rampage! He has the most kills right now, right? Him and EXE? Or Sonic EXE? Sephiroth survives. While running, Jay falls over and grabs Gary on the way down. The monkey mutts kill them. Nagito uses Sebastian as a shield from the monkey mutts? But... Volo dies from internal bleeding, and I die from internal bleeding, because of course I do. Zack, Mommy, and Kane survive. Madoka is pummeled to the ground and killed by a troop of monkey mutts. I already don't like the bottom thing here. Konisi injures Joker and leaves him for the monkey mutts. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought, but still. Kokichi, Alice, X, and Shadow survive. Uzi injures Pomni and leaves her for the monkey mutts. Oh, but it's Karma and is pummeled to the ground and killed by a troop of monkey mutts. No. Yarnaby survives. Dear Lord injures Sammy and leaves him for the monkey mutts. Carmine and Quiche survive. Tay dies from internal bleeding, and Eclipse is pummeled to the ground and killed. 28 cannon shots. My gosh! So, Komura, Kieran, Fox, Akechi, Sayaka, Gion, Mary, Dowie, Jax. Okay, it works. Natural, V, Ray, Unknown, Bebe, Cynthia, Gummigoo, Jay, Gary, Sebastian, Volo, me, Madoka, Joker, Pomni, N, Sammy, Tay, and Eclipse. Oh, we already got a couple districts that only have one member alive. Is there anyone where all the districts are... Everyone in the district is dead? Not yet. Shadow receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Alice and Nikkei tell stories about themselves to each other. Wolf cries himself to sleep. Sephiroth tries to sing himself to sleep. Bendy, Mommy, Konisi, and Zack tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Kokichi stays awake all night. Kyoko looks at the night sky. Doll tries to sing herself to sleep. Yarnaby lets Quiche into a shelter. Here, Grimsley defeats Kira in a fight but spares her life. I almost said it the other way around. Nagito, Cloud, and Kane sleep in shifts. Comet, Carmine, Tsurugi, Sin, and Uzi sleep in shifts. X tries to sing himself to sleep. Dear Lord tries to sing himself to sleep. Mommy receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Nikkei discovers a river. Kyoko diverts Shadow's attention and runs away. Quiche receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Probably tartar pie. Dear Lord tends to cure his wounds. Grimsley collects fruit from a tree. Mommy explores the arena. Wolf receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Tsurugi searches for a water source. Konishi diverts Nagito's attention and runs away. Mommy and Yarnaby work together for the day. Bendy injures himself. Kane chases X. I don't want to go on an adventure with you. Oh, come on, just one adventure. It'll be fun. Cloud receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Zack receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Uzi tends to Carmine's wounds. Aww. Alice practices her archery. Sephiroth hunts for other tributes. Comet scares Sin off. No. Doll sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Kokichi receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. No cannon shots this day. Zack sets up camp for the night. Yarnaby and Sin work together to drown Kane. What did you do? Did X set you up for this? Mommy screams for help. Uzi receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Kyoko receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Tsurugi goes to sleep. Kokichi tries to treat his infection. Bendy is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Mommy sees a fire but stays hidden. Grimsley stays awake all night. Wolf defeats Shadow in a fight but spares his life. X loses sight of where he is. Dear Lord is awoken by nightmares. Alice attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Nagito convinces Comet to snuggle with him. Konishi, Carmine, Sephiroth, Doll, and Quiche sleep in shifts. Kira tends to Nikke's wounds. Cloud screams for help. Wolf severely injures Comet and leaves her to die. But that's my baby! Mommy discovers a cave. Kokichi, Quiche, Nikke, Bendy, and Dear Lord hunt for other tributes. Alice defeats Grimsley in a fight but spares his life. Kira, Sin, Uzi, and X hunt for other tributes. Kyoko tries to spearfish with a trident. Yarnaby runs away from Konishi. She'd be like, let me hug you! Carmine picks flowers. Mommy discovers a cave. Sephiroth explores the arena. Zack receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Nagito, Doll, Tsurugi, and Shadow hunt for other tributes. Cloud travels to higher ground. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Kane and Comet. My sister is evil for this. Oh, District 2 is fully gone. And so is District 14. Carmen lets Grimsley into her shelter. Bendy screams for help. Keith lets Nikke into a shelter. Yarnaby climbs a tree to rest. What did we say about climbing trees? Kira tries to sing herself to sleep. Mommy receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Mommy receives clean water from... There are two characters that have the pronunciation of Mommy. Probably just go with Mommy Longlegs, I guess. Tsurugi passes out from exhaustion. Nagito loses sight of where he is. Sephiroth looks at the night sky. Doll, Sin, Uzi, and Kyoko tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. X receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Cloud and Zack hold hands. Wolf is awoken by nightmares. Konishi begs for Kokichi to kill her. He refuses, keeping Konishi alive. Shadow tends to Dear Lord's wounds. Alice dies from an infection. Tsurugi runs away from Cloud. Sephiroth searches for firewood. Kira attacks Zack, but he manages to escape. Mommy and Wolf hunt for other tributes. X tries to sleep through the entire day. Carmine, Yarnaby, and Mommy hunt for other tributes. Nikke searches for firewood. Grimsley tries to sleep through the entire day. Kokichi defeats Dear Lord in a fight but spares his life. Nagito unknowingly eats toxic berries. Why do I feel like he would? Kyoko receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Quiche, Bendy, Konishi, Shadow, and Doll hunt for other tributes. Sin collects fruit from a tree. Uzi makes a slingshot. 2 cannon shots, Alice and Nagito. Nothing seems like no other districts are out of the running yet. No other districts. Zack convinces Cloud to snuggle with him. Aww! got a little bit of a friendship going on. Maybe something more? The whole guy's trying to escape the arena. No. Carmine looks at the night sky. Suki receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. What do you mean? You're her favorite character. Why would you... Uzi tracks down and kills Konisi. Hang on. Hang on really quick. Can I please, There we go. There we go. Konisi isn't here at the moment. So I wanted to send it to her on Discord for when she is free and can look at it. What did we say about climbing trees? Mommy Longlegs climbs a tree to rest. Wolf convinces Shadow to snuggle with him. Grimsley receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Sephiroth tries to treat his infection. Nikke looks at the night sky. Bendy receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Kyoko tries to sing herself to sleep. Mommy stabs Dear Lord while his back is turned. I feel like that'd be very rare to happen. Exiko Kichi talk about the tribute still alive. Yarnaby looks at the night sky. Oh, that's so cute. And then we have Kish kills Kira. She tries to run. And Sin thinks about winning, baby! Mommy Longlegs runs away from X. Uzi injures herself. Grimsley fishes. Sin steals from Shadow while he isn't looking. Wolf constructs a shack. Kokichi thinks about home. Kish and Yarnaby split up to search for resources. That is adorable. Tsurugi practices his archery. Carmine steals from Sephiroth while he isn't looking. Mommy throws a knife into Cloud's chest. Oh no, is she starting a rampage now? I don't think X has killed anyone other than the 3 from the explosive. Speaking of explosives, Nikke receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Likely someone from Redacted, as I haven't played that game. I haven't played that game yet on my YouTube channel. Bendy searches for a water source. Zack unknowingly eats toxic berries. He would. Kyoko receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. 6 cannon shots. Doll. Konisi. Dear Lord. Kira. Cloud. And Zack. Wolf receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Carmine cooks her food before putting her fire out. Nikke forces Uzi to kill Mommy or Tsurugi. She decides to kill Mommy. No, I mean, at least now I can use just a Mommy for Mommy Longlegs. Grimsley receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Yarnaby tends to his wounds. Sephiroth tries to treat his infection. Bendy climbs a tree to rest. Bendy! What have we said about climbing trees? Kish cries himself to sleep. X screams for help. Kokichi attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. This always this is what usually happens. Shadow and Sin talk about the tribute still alive. Mommy thinks about home. Kyoko dies from thirst. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Shadow decides not to go to the feast. Uzi, Mommy, Sin, and Grimsley team up to grab food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs. Kish, Wolf, Nikke, and Carmine team up to grab food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs. X stabs Yarnaby with a tree branch. Securing his most killed award. Sephiroth and Bendy get into a fight over raw meat, but Bendy gives up and runs away. Tsurugi falls into a frozen lake and drowns. That is so anticlimactic. Speaking of anticlimactic, X dies from hunger. Nikkei defeats Bendy in a fight but spares his life. Mommy steals from Carmine while she isn't looking. Sephiroth and Quiche fight Wolf and Grimsley. Wolf and Grimsley survive. Sin overhears Uzi and Shadow talking in the distance. Are they bonding? Another arena event! A monstrous hurricane wreaks havoc on the arena. Bendy tries to save Shadow from being sucked into the hurricane, only to be sucked in as well. No! Wolf stabs Carmine, then pushes her close enough to the hurricane to suck her in. Nikkei is incapacitated by flying debris and dies. Mommy tries to save Uzi from being sucked into the hurricane, only to be sucked in as well. Grimsley pushes Sin into an incoming boulder? How dare you! That is my baby! 15 cannon shots. Mommy, Kokichi, Kyoko, Yaranabe, Tsurugi, Sonic EXE, Sephiroth, Quiche, Bendy, Shadow, Carmine, Nikkei, Mommy, Uzi, and Sin. I didn't even realize we were only at 2 left. And Grimsley kills Wolf as he tries to run. The winner is Grimsley from District 4. Wait, he got 4 kills? When did he get... Man, must not have been paying that much attention. Hold on, I need to look at the... Okay, yeah. Wait, Wolf also had 4 kills? Uzi had 3? Yeah, I was not paying that much attention. At some point. Well... That means... Hold on, how... Do I want to continue streaming, or... I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do. I think... Did I click that? Yeah, I'll probably, hang on, I want... Hang on, before I do anything. It's like I did start a cookie clicker thing a while ago, like on my own time, but I think I'm going to wipe that save. First, there we go. Now, will it show up if I go to here? No, it won't. Okay, oh, okay. Alright, that's not working either. What about if I do this? No, it won't. Okay, I think we're gonna need to, I think we're gonna need to do this. Yeah. Hang on. Think. Then, oh, I can't do that on. I guess you're staying here for now. Alright, like I said, yes, I will. Yes. Okay. Hold on. See if I do this. achievement for... Wait. There we go. Now I gotta change it back to how it was. Okay, so okay, so while I am going for oh gosh, I can see both. I can see both my PNG tuber and the thing showing. I'm gonna need to figure out how to change that at some point. But while I'm waiting for lucky cookies, I'll be playing Tomodachi Life on my Switch Lite. Kind of let you know what's happening. You feel like making cookies, but nobody wants to eat your cookies. I don't know if I can make this loud enough so that it picks up on the mic, but I don't... Okay, so... check the afternoon market on my second and third island, then I'll go to my main island to kind of go get some items that I can get. Alright, hold on, before I leave, let's see if there's anyone that has like an important problem. Doesn't look like it. Right. Now for my Undertale Deltarune Island. Oh wait. There's that. And there's that. Okay. Go ahead and get sand. I don't have enough money to get that. Oh, Frisk and Asriel are fighting, no! I wonder if there are any, like, events that happen in Tomodachi Life where when they happen, it causes a fight. Because if there is, I haven't seen it in either of my three islands yet. Okay, while they're fighting, I might as well check others. How about hard candy? Oh yay, Clover leveled up. Frenzy! I need a lucky cookie. Need 2. Actually, while that's going, I probably should mention. Would I consider Clover a big, average, or light eater? I don't know. Probably keep him average for now. Angry Clover. Angry Clover. Maybe smiles when angry? Oh, Chris needs help. Who hasn't he met, or they met yet? God. Gerson. Can I... Do I have enough to get the... Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, I can check on Asriel. Oh yeah, there are the achievements of kinda really need to kinda probably should wait for the cookie. Try to get that one where you get it as soon as it shows up. Every time I see the game saved thing right here, I'm like, cookie? Cookie? I'll help you in a little bit, Azrael. Right now, I need to focus. I need to look for gold. I need to make sure I see Cookie. Want to try to get as many achievements as I can. Excuse me. I want to drink, but I need to focus on looking for a golden cookie. Why do I feel like I already missed one? But then again, my sense of time is... I've got no sense of time. I'm gonna check the VOD one. I'm gonna check the VOD one day, and it turns out I missed a golden cookie. But then again, I need a specific golden cookie. I need a lucky. The hypothetical cookie that I missed could have been a frenzy or a click frenzy. I need that. I mean, it was what I wanted, but it wasn't fast enough for the. It wasn't fast enough for the achievement that I wanted to get. Your first batch goes to the trash. The neighborhood raccoon barely touches it. My gosh, it's that bad? I've decided that your favorite color is light green. So do I have anything that is like... Is that light green or is that yellow? That seems to be yellow. That is the only green. It's not like a dark green, but it's not a chartreuse either. There we go. Azriel, calm down. Ken? If I were to do this, could you hear it?
Okay, I'll go try to catch things up. Sorry about before.
No, Frisk!
I won't forgive you.
I don't know if you picked that up. But no, Frisk. Frisk didn't forgive Azriel. Which means I need to give him more things. Do you want a lore drawing? Speaking of lore drawing, my gosh! I still can't get over when I first saw that one part in the beginning of chapter 5. It's like I know in the weird route, Susie draws herself, Chris, and Rouse. I can't tell if in the regular route she also added Noelle. Yeah, I found a green, but does that have a light green? A light green option? Doesn't look like it. I can't tell when I should start focusing, start putting more focus on keeping an eye out for the golden cookie. So, this stream on Friday, I'll probably will be doing some more sans attempts. Although I do think eventually I'm going to be like, alright, I wanna. Gosh dang it, and it's another frenzy, and. That was probably for the best. That was too close to the cookie. That was too close to the cookie for my liking. You're still sad? What about some green spacey shorts? Yeah, you liked it. Isn't enough to make you feel better? Just a little bit left, are you kidding me? There we go. All better. Let me make sure there isn't anything else. Any other things that I find important? Lisa wants to meet Axis. Liza. A terrifying rumor about a mannequin she heard yesterday. Woo! Doesn't seem like there's anything else important. So I can go to my main island. Check the afternoon market there, and then I can go back to focusing on getting money for the last throne color I need. Cookie. Should be showing up at some point, probably. Cookie. I mean, I guess if the early bird one doesn't work, I can always... Let's go for the late one. Cookie? Just need a golden cookie, and it needs to be lucky. At least I can get a cursor now. So I can get a cookie per 10 seconds. What must you do before entering a cookie eating competition? Sign a wafer. That's a good one. Why did the Oreo cookie go to the dentist? Because he lost his filling. No! I ate too much cookie dough and got sick. It was an overdose. Oh, those are funny. Did you hear about the oatmeal cookie orphans? No one's raising them. Today, a fortune cookie told me that every exit is an entrance. Long story short, my girlfriend said no. No, why not? Man, even raccoons don't want the cookies, no. I feel like a golden cookie should be showing up at any point. But I could also be completely wrong, because your family accepts to try some of your cookies. Yay! Hopefully that means they're starting to become passable. If I were a golden cookie, where would I show up? It's almost 2 my time. What should I do? Should I go for the 2 achievements? Ah, dang it. I didn't get to the cookie in time. Emily and Clementine, your house will be the horror house. I think what I'll do is, depending on the next cookie, the next cookie, the next golden cookie, I will like if I can get the early bird, if I can get the early bird cookie, then I'll do one more and get the late one. But other than that, if I don't think I made it, I saw the next cookie in time, I'll just go for the late one and then be done. Okay. Ivory, you want clothes that make you look smart. Your favorite color is white. Indentured servitude. People are starting to talk about your cookies. Come give Grandma a kiss. Why don't you visit more often? When is the next golden cookie showing up? I also don't want any upgrades, because I also want to go for hardcore. We're nice grandmas, are you though? Are you though? Oh yeah, I forgot. Your cookies are popular in the neighborhood. Okay, so we got Nan, Muriel, Pearl, Stinky, Michelle, Ada, Sheila, Farah, Myrtle, Beryl, and Meemaw. That's so cute. Ba ba da ba da. Okay. 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 Did I... Was that not late enough? Dang it! Use farm cookies deemed unfit for vegans, says nutritionist. Call me Grandma. Free-range farm cookies popular with today's hip youth, says specialist. What? Like one more golden cookie, and then I'll probably and then it doesn't matter if I get an achievement from it or not. I'm probably gonna stop. Your cookies are talked about for miles around. Unsightly lumps found on horses near cookie facility. They've pretty much always looked like that, says biologist. Your cookies are renowned in the whole town. Nation cheers as legislators finally outlaw dabbing. Well, at least dabbing was funnier than 6-7. Like, what's so funny about counting? Cookies found to cure blindness and nematodes. Pet hippies, dangerous fad, or juicy new market. Do have some more grandmas. We have Ethel, Gam Gam, Helen, Agnes. Another Meemaw. Pun in headline infuriates town, causes riot, 21 wounded, 5 dead, mayor still missing. farm cookies deemed unfit. I already mentioned that. I should probably raise the volume, shouldn't I? Cookies helped me stay sane while filming my upcoming movie, reveals celebrity. And we have Granny, a comedian forced to cancel cookie routine due to unrelated indigestion. Can I get one more cookie? Please? Foreign politician involved in cookie smuggling scandal. Man, I thought this would the golden cookie, those two golden cookie achievements would be easy to do. They were easy to do in the Switch version, at least. Cookie farms release harmful chocolate into our rivers, says scientists. Harmful chocolate? There's no such thing. Cookies now illegal in some backwards country nobody cares about. Political tensions rising. War soon, hopefully. Got Maud. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. Genetically modified chocolate controversy strikes cookie farmers. No stats. Not even close. Don't miss tonight's biopic on Mystic's irresistible rise to success. Cookies are talked about for miles around. Cookie shortage strikes town. People forced to eat cupcakes. Just not the same, concedes mayor. Where is? Oh, click 7 golden cookies. I mean, that is a golden cookie achievement, but that's not the achievement I was going for. Let the frenzy play out. Cookies found to make hippies more docile. Will it give me enough cookies to make a mine? Is my question. I think so. Doctors warn against chocolate chip snorting teen fad. Yeah, okay, go ahead and save. Save again. Save again. And we'll save one more time. And one more time. Alright. Of course, next stream will be on Friday, the 17th. I will be doing more Sans attempts. And probably do something like the same thing, if not something similar, where if I end up getting frustrated, I'll just take a break. Still, I was expecting me to get a bit, needing a few more tries before getting to phase 2 of the fight. But the thing is, I don't want to stay stuck on it for long. I don't want to stay stuck on it for too long though. So I might end up doing. So eventually, I might end up doing what I did with Zenith Martlet in Undertale Yellow, just so I can show off what happens afterward. Because I do need to play the pacifist route, or at least a neutral run again, because I'm pretty sure I missed some content. That I wanted to do originally, but ended up forgetting. So I guess I'll see you Friday.